This has been a really impactful experience for me. I had never known of anything close to or related to an accelerated learning program. The program has changed me as well. I had to be patient, I had to be more empathetic towards the children's needs, knowing Aisha's needs, knowing Wayne's needs, not a group teaching mentality. So I had to know the kids at their personal level, that is, meeting them at their point of need. This program works. It gives a learner more attention. It individualizes the educational experience.
One of my students started at the ward level, and from the ward level, within a period of the first assessment, she was able to go to the story level. So by the first camp, she was able to reach the story level, and it was actually a great feat. One of the things that Jasmine is actually really passionate about, and I realized, was that she likes doing music. Remember, she was at ward level, and to do the music, she had to go and start reading the poems. You have to be able to read the music fluently to be able to sing it.
I would like to thank Teacher Peter for coming in our school and teaching me. He has taught me a lot of things like reading English. First, I wasn't good at words. Then I went to sentences. Then I started reading well in stories. He helped me also in my English speaking. I am able to read in fluent story without stammering. And right now, I think I have courage and I can also talk in front of people.
My name is Wayne Njoroge. My school is called Ushirika Primary School. I'm in grade 6. The first time when I got in that class, I was shy. I didn't want to read in front of people. He says inaweza kusoma na story books nyingi. Napenda kusoma mbele ya watu. Nashukuru teacher amesaidia kusoma penye nimefika hapa ni yeye.
Normally when we are in classes, we just put the kids in groups and we tell them to read. And you find that there are some who are just joyriding there. Half of the class, they were not able to read. At least now, most of the kids, they can be able to read, and they can read at their own without any guidance.
We realized we have students that don't know how to read, but through that training, we realized that we can at least assist these students come to the level of others. We also realized that knowing how to read enables these children have confidence in learning. It also boosts their esteem.
One of the things we realized across our libraries, there are children who would come to the libraries every evening, but their grades did not improve. And we realized close to 50% of those children could not read and understand a simple text. And by the end of the 30 hours, the children now were more positive, they had more self-confidence. We saw children volunteering to read in class, and we were really pleased with the results of the work.
The first thing we're trying to do is to measure the impact of the work already done. And for that, we have done several evaluations before and after our interventions. So if we prove that university students with no special skills, with a bit of training, can really help to address this problem, then I hope in the years to come, we will get many of our university students to actually get involved with such a project, to see if we can make a significant contribution to the levels of literacy in primary schools in Kenya.
The partnership between these different organizations saw it that the students use their service-based learning hours to volunteer within the schools that Challenge Aid Africa already works in. We had a training to make sure that the Strathmore University students were equipped with the accelerated learning approach pedagogy. Then we had a training where we had both Strathmore University students together with volunteer teachers. For the two cohorts, we trained 25 students from Strathmore University and 22 volunteer teachers. We had a lot of excitement within the schools. The Strathmore University students also were able to perform other tasks. Beyond the extra activities that they did, the students that were part of this were able to actually acquire basic literacy skills, moving from one level to another. about over 65% of the children being able to move from the level at which they were to the next level. We hope that we can partner with more universities whereby if students need to volunteer their time or whether it is teaching practice sessions, that we can induct them on the accelerated learning approach and they're able to go and facilitate learning. Within the LCT thematic group in Kenya, we have organizations that have conducted these projects over time in different communities and many others who are supporting these activities. So we'd like to thank all the partner organizations for making this work, for giving us even the facilitators to participate in this session to facilitate the training of students and ensure that they had the required knowledge for them to actually facilitate learning with children. For the schools that gave the spaces, we believe that there is a lot more to be done. As the head teachers were sensitized, we believe that even the volunteer teachers that were trained within the schools are going to actually take up this challenge and make sure that any child that is not able to read is supported to catch up with the rest to give them a better future.